On today's edition of Coyote Nation TV, find out who your December Artist of the Month was and how your online life can affect your future career or college acceptance. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2015, and you're watching Coyote Nation TV.
Good morning, Coyotes. It's time for another edition of Coyote Nation TV.
Today is Friday, January 9th. I'm Jessica Hardy.
And I'm Madison Breeding. Please stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated for the moment of silence. The academic UIL team is traveling to Princeton High School tomorrow to compete in a wide variety of academic contests.
Students will compete in science, math, computer science, debate, poetry, and social study contests. Good luck on all your events.
That sounds really cool. I'm sure they'll do
yeah.
awesome. Okay, so we have some really great Coyote artists out there, and each month one of our art faculty members will choose a Coyote artist to represent that month.
All right.
Last December, Julia Sunderman's artwork was chosen to be displayed. CNTV's Eileen Griego gives us a closer look into how she captured the judges' attention.
Last month, Julia Sunderman was selected as a Coyote Artist of the month of December. Her artwork was displayed in front of the library, in the office, and in the art hall.
So a lot of her work stands out because it's so colorful and bright, and you can really see those expressive qualities in her brushstrokes. So that's one of the things that makes her art unique.
She was able to catch the judges' eyes through her uniqueness and inspiration while competing with the other art students.
My art teachers have always been a great inspiration to me, and I don't know, I feel like I've always thrived in that class, and I'd like to inspire others in the same way they've inspired me.
Ms. Funk says Julia's time and dedication in and out of class helps make her art stand out from the others.
The fact that she puts in the time not only in class but at home, that makes a tremendous amount of difference, because when you get into the AP program, you can't just do work in class. If you do that, you're going to be mediocre, but to be like Coyote of the Month, like Julia, you really got to put in the time at home too.
As a senior, Julia's art career stops here at Heritage, but she plans on attending UT Austin to major in art education. Stay tuned for the next Artist of the Month. I'm Eileen Griego for Coyote Nation TV.
We do have amazing coyotes, and that goes beyond students. Even our teachers are amazing.
I know, like Coach Hendricks, congratulations to him for receiving the 2014 All-Collin County Football Team Award for Coach of the Year.
Congratulations, Coach. You deserve it. It's time for the yearbook club pictures, and they will be before or after school next week in the main staircase.
Yeah, make sure to visit coyoteyearbook.com for the schedule to find out when your club pictures will be taken.
Also, make sure to go early to your club's photo appointment and make sure you aren't left out.
I mean, that's kind of important, because if you're not at the picture, then it's kind of like you're not in the club.
Kinda is. So don't miss out and don't be late.
Okay, so Jess, you know we have control of what we post online, but you know what's kind of creepy? We don't really know who sees it.
True. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know who you can trust. CNTV's Ty Matthew Tran has more on how social media can affect your future.
We can say that social media is basically part of our own lives now. Every day you see people sending tweets, posting on Instagram, and even just sending a quick and easy snap. but is quick and easy necessarily a good thing? On November 2nd, 2014, a fellow Coyote instantly became famous through the use of Twitter. The hashtag Alex from Target quickly became the #1 hashtag for a few days. Now some people may say that fame is what they want, but is it worth it? To teens, it is pointed out as a cliche to watch what you post online, but for older generations who have lived through the transformation of social media, see it as some words of advice.
You are putting out information that you can't take back. That once it's out there, it's always going to be there. It's just a question of how someone can find it or how they can study that information to learn more about you.
Although it may seem that the face of social media is made up of students, teachers are also part of this new life. That's why Mr. Mims looks at all aspects when looking for the right teacher.
The most important job that I have as a principal is finding the best qualified candidate to put in front of the students as a teacher. We hold teachers to a higher standard.
Because businesses use social media for branding, Durkin's Pizza takes a look at social footprints when hiring new people.
I check any potential employees. I check my current employees all the time, just to see if they're saying anything dumb or, we need to make sure that we're protecting and they're protective of their own image and the image of Durkin's Pizza.
Our counselor, Mrs. Wilson, states that colleges take a look at social media for negative representation, but they also look for the positive attributes, like community service. Don't let your social media hold you back. I'm Ty Matthew Tran for Coyote Nation TV.
That was really interesting.
It was. Ty did a great job.
The next film club meeting is on Wednesday, January 14th in C207 at 4:20 p.m. It's 90s themed, so be sure to come with one 90s movie to discuss.
National Honor Society will meet next Tuesday on the 13th at 8:15 in the morning and 4:15 in the afternoon in Mrs. Funk's room, F122.
Okay, so do you remember those things that were set up in the cafeteria and you put in money to vote on an AP? So the results for the Feed My Starving Children fundraiser is in, and the AP that will be wearing Dress for Success sweats is...
Miss Topham, find her in the cafeteria Monday during your lunches to get a selfie with her or donate at least, you have to donate at least 25 cents to get a picture. Have you ever been dress coded before?
Yeah, but not by Topham.
Yeah, I got dress coded my freshman year. Leggings are not a thing. So.
Also, speaking of dress code, if you have any Dress for Success clothing, it's time to give them up. Seriously.
If you can't find them or you think that itchy maroon sweats look good on you and there's no way you can give them back, see Miss Sheffield from Replacements Cards.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for dress code. Just remember, it's always enforced. And also, no cell phones between 8:50 and 4:10. Y'all know the drill.
Today we have girls varsity basketball at Little Elm at 6.
We have girls JV basketball at Little Elm at 4:30.
And girls 9th basketball at Little Elm at 7:30.
Also, boys varsity basketball will be playing Little Elm there at 8.
Boys JV will be at 4:30 and 9th at 6, both at Little Elm.
Our soccer teams are also going to a tournament this weekend. Girls varsity plays Midland at 12 today in the Dr. Pink tourney. And boys will play Palo Duro at 2.
Also at 7 tonight is our performance of You're in Town the musical.
I'm in that. It's going to be so exciting.
Oh, you're in it. Tomorrow there's also another performance of You're in Town at 7.
Y'all make sure to show up. Swimming and diving is at the FISD Last Chance Auditorium at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
The soccer tournament will be still going at the girls varsity plays against EP Del Valle at Dr. Pink tourney at 11 a.m.
Boys varsity is still playing in that tournament too. They'll be playing against Wichita Falls at the same tournament at 11.
And boys wrestling will be at the TCA Invitational Tourney JV at 9 and varsity at 10.
All right, if you want to see our beautiful faces once again, or you're just dying to show your mom that one story you were featured in, subscribe to our YouTube, Coyote Nation TV.
And follow our equally great Twitter at Coyote Nation TV.
Well, that's all we have for today, Coyotes. I'm Madison Breeding.
And I'm Jessica Hardy.
And you stay classy, Coyotes.